From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is a severe weather alert.
Good afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Taylor Plott here alongside Ben Luna and Chase Wilson. Have a new severe thunderstorm warning out for parts of Lawrence, Morgan, and Limestone counties here in Alabama. Primary concern looks to be this one in Hillsboro, right along Highway 20. That's alternate 72 running west of Decatur. Another hefty cell that's right on top of the Tennessee River right now, north of Trinity. That's getting very close to the Browns Ferry nuclear power plant out here in southwestern Limestone County. Any of these cells in this severe thunderstorm warning could be capable of winds around maybe 50 or 60 miles per hour. I don't see much the way of hail potential with this, but in any of these stronger cores, especially with that one right along Highway 20, cannot completely rule out some dime, maybe nickel-sized hail with this. I think a primary concern is going to end up being some gusty winds. Chase, what we look at with the velocity data real quick, I know we're kind of looking at it off screen. It looks like the best chance for maybe some of that damaging wind is going to be between Hillsboro and Caddo on the east side of Lawrence County here, getting close to the Trinity community. This is Alabama Highway 24 that runs from Decatur all the way down towards Moulton. It looks like that's going to be the best area right now to see that chance for some gusty winds upwards of maybe 60 miles per hour. Another little signature here right on top of the Tennessee River. This is not really rotating, but it is showing that there's at least a downdraft that's coming on from the storm right here. Again, it's right on top of the Tennessee River. Browns Ferry nuclear power plant, I believe, is right here. So that's going to be northeast of that kind of main core right here. So wouldn't be shocked if you see some gustier winds. If you know anybody who happens to be out on the Tennessee River here near the Decatur Harbor and towards the west, again, going up towards the nuclear power plant, give them a heads up that they need to just kind of get away from the storm, get off the water if you can. These aren't really moving much. If we can get the laps on here again, I don't really think these are moving. Yeah, they're not moving pretty much all. I know you got these, you see these arrows. That's the kind of the algorithm with the radar system that we have that's kind of pinging kind of the worst part of these storms, and it has them moving in directions that they're really not moving right now. So I wouldn't pay attention to those, what we call skip markers right now, those arrows. These aren't really moving much, so that's going to reemphasize that chance for some flash flooding. You see, we do have another flash flood warning here west of where these storms are, so I wouldn't be shocked if you start getting some isolated flash flooding here along Alabama Highway 20, right near the Tennessee River. And then if this continues to move ever so slowly northeast, it's going to end up getting towards the Lawson community, Tanner, Orville, close to the Calhoun Community College area right here. Here's that kind of storm track if it did end up moving in this general area. Beulah Land around 106, Orville 109, Jones Crossroads at 110, Murphy Place at 115, Tanner, and also that Calhoun Community College area roughly around 115-ish or so. That's if it continues to track towards the northeast a little bit. But again, it's not really moving too much, but still, where these storms are, you can expect a lot of lightning, a lot of heavy rain. You've got some maybe dime, maybe up to nickel-sized hail in these storms, but you also have that chance for that damaging wind potential around 50 to 60 miles per hour with these storms right here. Let's go ahead and do a reset, Chase, because again, there's a lot of other storms going on right here. We do have a new severe thunderstorm warning that looks like it's just north of Murray County right now. This is going to get into the Franklin and Nashville metro areas. Does that include Murray County?
No.
Okay, that is, from a second, I actually thought it was clipping
just
parts of Murray
not.
County. So this is Thompson Station over towards Boston, the Franklin area, and that will continue to track on towards the Nashville metro area. So that is north of Murray County right now. But in Murray County, Spring Hill, Columbia, even towards the I-65 corridor, even into Marshall County, north of Lewisburg, seeing a lot of that shower and storm activity right now. All of these are on the heavy side, so even though they're not severe, again, they're producing a lot of lightning, a lot of heavy rain, and the chance for some gusty winds around maybe 30 to 40 miles per hour. So those will continue to move off towards the north. Down towards the west, we still have a lot more storms near the Centerville area. Homewald, you saw a lot of shower and storm activity earlier on. You're still seeing that light rain behind it, but you're not seeing anything significant. Still have that flash flood warning for northwestern Lawrence County and the eastern and central Wayne County. You're getting a little more rain with this now. It's not overly heavy, but any flash flooding that is ongoing, that rain that's falling right now, will kind of keep that in place at least for the next hour or two. But again, the worst of the storms that move through are now off to your northwest. So this is going to be north of Savannah near Saltillo and then up towards the Decaturville area. Down south, we have that other flash flood warning. Like I mentioned, we have another one now along the Tennessee River and south. That includes Rogersville, Elgin, Killen, and the Leeton and Cortland areas. Again, same situation. Storms there have since moved off, so you're just dealing with some lingering rainfall. So if there is any flash flooding going on in any of these two flash flood warning polygons, first one from Zip City all the way to Lexington along Highway 64 down to Killen, and then that one south right along Alabama Highway 101. If there is flash flooding going on, give it a little bit, and the lack of rain will kind of let those waters subside just a little bit. Let's go ahead and do a reset view real quick, and then we'll toss things back to a regularly scheduled program. Again, that severe thunderstorm warning for Lawrence, Morgan, and Limestone counties here in northern Alabama. Main focus is going to be near the Hillsboro and Trinity area, and then up towards the Tennessee River west of Decatur. Some damaging winds coming up to around maybe 50 or 60 miles per hour could easily be with that storm. Elsewhere, we're not dealing with any severe weather issues. And again, just some flash flood warnings that should be allowed to expire as we get towards that 2 p.m. hour. I think that one goes until 2:30, and I think these go until 2:30 or 3 o'clock as well. But still, 3:30. Okay, so again, we'll keep those on the board at least for the next couple of hours. But the good thing is I'm not seeing much in the way of big-time storm activity moving back into those areas. So I would expect the flash flooding to subside here over the next couple of hours. But again, a lot more showers and storms across the area. I mentioned in my noon show, I expect them to get east of Interstate 65. That will be happening and is happening right now. That will continue to be the case over the next several hours. Cannot completely rule out some more severe thunderstorm warnings later on this afternoon. For Chase Wilson and Ben Luna, I'm meteorologist Taylor Plott. Stick with us here at the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. We'll keep you advised.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley